and your literacy goes up, the better research you do. So that's always a good one.
I'm definitely going to have to cut back on my middle class taxes because right now a whopping 36% of my middle class are getting none of their needs. And that's a
Yeah,
problem.
me too, but gonna start with lowering the national stockpile and raising the defense spending, because it's not a secret that in about, well, couple of months the Dutch will invade. And
Well,
that's
did you still have an alliance with England?
not yet, but I will try to get it because it's helpful.
Ooh.
Military access. We'll see about that one later on. And I'm lowering my national stockpile, even though that's not a very good idea in the beginning. It's a good idea to save money. Population, military. Oh, I think I can recruit. Oh yeah, I can recruit army. And you can see that it costs some production. It costs some iron, some sheep, and which is wool actually, and some is it corn or wheat? How do they call it?
Wheat?
Grain. They call it grain.
Grain. Okay.
So it's different with every unit, and if you don't have the necessary, I, for example, don't have wool, so I'll have to buy wool on the world market, which will cost me quite a lot. And actually, the good thing they made about this is that every single unit you make is connected to your population. So if it gets destroyed or killed or it takes casualties, you're losing actual population in your province.
Right. And with the mod, another thing they're going to do is you're not going to have unaccepted cultures being wanting to be in your military. Like, for example, if when I'm playing the U.S. and I had the Trail of Tears event where the Indians were moved to Oklahoma, which I just colonized, I was able to recruit Native American infantry over there. That didn't quite make much sense.
Yeah, they didn't. Okay, so I think that's good for the introduction. And we'll get back to you after something interesting happens, so we can show you a bit more how the game works inside. So talk to your folks soon. So welcome back. It didn't take a long time, and RC already invaded Modena.
Yes, right now the battle's going on at the capital right now. I got 11 regiments. Oh, I have that exact same event you just had, the increased literacy. But yeah, I got 11 regiments fighting 8 that they just mobilized. So once that's done, I'll just finish occupying and just completely annex them.
I would love to see that and show my subscribers that, but the problem is I need to have every possible diplomat to form alliance with Great Britain.
Totally understandable. Maybe later we can pick up an alliance so people can see,
yeah,
or see what's going on between our nations.
Already, I'm in terrible debt. I'm buying the wool for my countries. Oh crap! And oh man, I forgot to do one thing. Well, what happened is that I forgot that the factories have the subsidies turned off automatically. So now one of them bankrupted. The small arms factory. Never mind, I'll reopen it later. And we forgot to show you the politics screen. So these are the national, it's sort of like the national ideas mixed with national decisions in Europa Universalis Free. You can see that you can influence everything, like minimum wage, maximum work hours, safety regulation, unemployment subsidies, pensions, healthcare, and also you can allow or outlaw slavery. You can create different voting systems, give voting rights to different people. For example, in my country, the vote franchise is only for based on wealth. So rich and middle vote strata gets votes, and the poor don't. So I guess this is the same in your country, isn't it?
Okay, let me just pull this up. I was still fighting Modena here. Let's see my voting rights. Um, Actually, I believe I'm a absolute monarchy.
Are you?
Yes, I am a absolute monarchy.
Oh yeah. So no voting for you.
Nope. And the ruling party is a reactionary party for me.
So I would
So
change that. I don't like reactionaries at all. When I started this game, I actually was always liberal, always letting everything done. But I found out that this strategy works best for bigger countries. The small ones usually have to have at least the conservatives. Belgian fleet. Our fleet is considered negligible. Navies during the Victorian era required extensive investment, and the grander and the more prestigious the fleet got, the more sailors it required. The size of our fleet will affect our army mobilization side and the rate at which we can recruit new soldiers for the army. So mobilization size +1, because I have no ships at all. I have 3 clipper transports. Yay!
let's see the Sardinian fleet. I got 4 light ships and 3 transports.
But it's still better than mine. Actually, the
Yep.
good thing in this game is that you can mobilize your country and get extra extra armies. Like I can mobilize 5% of my poor strata, and I'll get 12 brigades in case I get overrun. But this is really not a good move in case you plan to do anything in the long run, because it hurts your economy. Really, it hurts. So have you occupied already? No, but I can see you're
Yes.
sieging.
Yeah, I am right now sieging Massa and Modena, and once those are completely, okay, they mobilize some troops that just got decimated right away. But once that's done, I'll just completely annex them, and that was a pretty costly as far as infamy wise. But like we were talking earlier, if you go over the infamy limit in this game, it's not quite as bad as in Europa.
I'm
I mean, it's
finally building my first infantry, by the way. I
awesome.
and I nearly bankrupted my country for that. Well, actually, the
Ooh,
loans here are pretty generous. You can get like once I get into 200,000 gold debt, and I was still able to repay it. So,
well, I'm in the red myself. I'm gonna have to definitely repay some loans after this war is over.
well, but that's the budgetary system here is really flexible. You can decide whatever you want to do with it.
That's true.
Mm. So
And I
come
haven't gotten
on.
any messages on any bankrupt countries. Usually in the beginning of the game, it's always some tiny little country like Texas has gone bankrupt or Holstein gone
Hosting
bankrupt.
is always hosting really makes me angry. You get this message only when your country is actually giving them. Well, Texas has a loan in me from me, 44 gold, and also
Ooh.
Algeria, 230 gold. And is there? Let's check the wars. Texas War of Independence. I believe that one is from the start. War of Piemontian aggression against Modena, and War of the Algerian Setif concession. So that's why Algeria is borrowing money, because it's fighting with France.
Holy jeez, they're doomed.
They already own in the start. France already owns the northern shore, so it's not really easy for. Oh, and we forgot. I'm not sure if this is with Norway, but in this mod, Finland is also independent as a satellite of Russian Empire. So, and I think that Sweden. I think that in original Victoria 2, Sweden doesn't have Norway. It's all one nation.
Yeah, it does in the original. It owns Norway. Actually, if I zoom all the way out, like the Sweden is like right over Norway too.
Yeah, but it's but Norway is independent, sort of, as a satellite of Sweden.
Oh, okay.
So that's a big change. It resembles history more accurately than just having it like a an ex-nation, because there was sort of an independence going there. And my population is slowly rising. I'm at one. I started with 1.12 million. Now I'm 1.13 million. So, what's your population, by the way? Can I see that? No.
My population is 934,000 right now.
It's almost the same, but you're still ranked better than I think. Just interesting.
Don't know how that's possible.
Yeah, you're right above me. Oh, and I'm already in the sphere of influence of Great Britain. So I think they should form an alliance with me.
Yep.
Yeah, they did. So I'll have their protection now in case the Dutch, as they will surely decide to invade. So
One little thing I used to be able to do with the Netherlands right in the beginning of the game is, I believe in the without the mod, the Netherlands start out allied with England, and Belgium starts out allied with England. So what I would do is I would just declare war on Belgium and just call England, and right away they would immediately come into the war on my side.
yeah, that helps. They're really powerful, and I don't believe I saw any game where they wouldn't be the most powerful nation in the world, which is pretty historically accurate, because they own a lot of countries, and right off they start with incredible amount of factories, because they already have 370 worth of factory score, while I have how much? I don't have much. I have. Oh, dang it, where it was. Oh, here. I have 32. What to do? Okay, so we'll probably get back to you when. No, we won't, because I'll speed it up so we can annex Modena faster. Okay.
Yep, I'm almost there.
I can see that.
And when I need to change my budget, because 100% of my rich are getting their luxury needs, so they don't need any of their money.
Yeah, actually, that's the same for me.
That is weird. I've never seen that happen.
I just don't want to, bankrupt them. I usually try to keep the taxes as low as possible. So whenever I have the chance, I lower it to around 30% for everyone, so that they can, actually buy stuff. And you're almost there, 99, 100. So you should.
All right.
Annex.
Okay, propose peace.
And you got them.
Ta-da!
So who's the next target? Parma? Oh, they're in the sphere of Austria.
Oh, no.
That's not a
yeah,
game.
those guys, definitely not.
And Luca as well, so I guess you won't have much. And Romania is allied with France, so...
And
I guess that's all
down.
The expansion you can do.
I've gone down in rank, actually. I'm number 9 now, so I can't really get 8. Them out of their
so
sphere of influence.
Switched places. Okay. I managed to improve my army a bit, so now I have... Oh no, you go away. We don't want you here, you would get attrition. So now I have I believe I have 45,000 men.